The landscape of some of Sicily's most secluded beaches is changing. Since the middle of the summer, there are more and more abandoned boats coming from across the Mediterranean. Claudio Lombardo is an environmentalist who now spends his time documenting the arrivals of these migrant boats.
99% of the boats arrive from Tunisia. Those on board are mainly North Africans, so they are economic migrants who would have no chance of getting residency. That's why they arrive in this way. They don't want to be recognized. We know little about them and they have total freedom here.
80 boats are now stranded here, including this one that could have never made it across the sea alone. Authorities suspect a larger mothership somewhere at sea dispatching migrants in smaller numbers. People here call these the ghost boats. It takes 24 hours from the minute they leave Tunisia to when they arrive here in Sicily. And during that time, these boats go completely undetected. The minute they arrive on shore, the people on board disperse as quickly as possible, and nobody knows how many they are, who they are, where they come from, or where they're going to. This is the usual pattern, running along the beach towards the hills, and from there onward to the mainland, always trying to evade security forces. But with little or no control, there is concern that ISIL could be using this route to infiltrate Europe.
I think it's quite plausible that these fighters will go somewhere. Either they will go home or they will go elsewhere. I think we better be attentive. Law enforcement agents will have to cope with this specific challenge, and that's a huge challenge, there is no doubt about it.
Security is also a concern for people like Ilaria Cappello, who lives near the beach and often sees groups of migrants walk by her home.
It's very worrying. There are more and more people. Authorities should be doing background checks to identify them.
The revival of the Tunisian route came after Italy and Libya reached an agreement to stem departures from the Libyan coast, underlying the challenge for Europe to face smugglers who continuously adapt to new realities on the ground. Hoda Abdel-Hamid, Al Jazeera, Sicily.